Reality got hacked by another dimension. Now we're in the era of changing character classes. Your awakened stats define your whole vibe, and being weak is the ultimate cringe fail. It kicks off on a sunny day with a drone shot of the Academy of Extraordinary Skills. Zoom in on a crowd to find a dude totally glued to his phone screen. He's cracking up like a maniac. Meet our main character, Ning Fang. He's gloating about a game win, looking smug, until whack. He gets face-palmed. The slapper is a blonde girl with amber eyes named Wu. She's not impressed. She scolds our boy for gaming instead of sweating over the big awakening exam. Ning jokes about mastering the work-life balance, totally unbothered. Since he's 18, he bets he'll snag a lame 2-star class anyway. He hypes up Wu for hitting 5-star status at 16, calling her a prodigy. He teases that he'll just cling to her leg and be a professional moocher. She yanks him into a hug, swearing she's got his back. A bit tight there, sis. Ning gasps, reminding her the test is starting while the peanut gallery chats. They wonder how the county got lucky enough to spawn a genius like Wu. She's the GOAT, they say, while switching gears to trash Ning's reputation. They call him the school's legendary flop, nearly 18 and still 0 powers. The roasting continues, praising the goddess and asking why she hangs with him. How does a broke orphan deserve to be your childhood bestie? Wu drags him off. Quick lore drop, Blue Star is the server where games merged with real life. Hit 16, and you get a shot at unlocking sick powers to be an adventurer. Become a celeb hero. You know the drill. A voice echoes for the second years. The announcer starts explaining the exam rules for everyone waking up today. The voice gets drowned out by Ning's inner monologue. He's zoned out. He wonders why Wu is so intense. This is his third attempt. He's bored. The loudspeaker cuts back in, telling students to step up when called. Go to the testing zone, awaken, grab your starter loot, and move on. Head to the practical test. Simple. People nearby discuss their dream builds. They're hoping for mage DPS, agile fighters, or those OP support classes. After a few names, Ning finally hears his tag called. Showtime, he shouts here, and walks up while the haters boo and call him useless. He approaches the purple-haired stunner, Professor Kai. He says hi, and she tells him to get ready, hand on the crystal, kid. She tells him to chill out. He touches the massive rock, and it starts to glow. A bright light flashes, and everyone shuts up, waiting for the verdict. The crowd looks astonished as the system confirms a class is unlocking. Professor Kai thinks, blue light means magic system. Not bad so far. Usually, you get your starter abilities right away. The suspense is real. Everyone is eager to count the stars. Will he be trash or treasure? Some kids giggle, prepping insults for a nerd class. Then it drops. 1 single star, the lowest tier. His skill? Magic slime. The professor looks super disappointed. The students explode into laughter. They mock his single star. The prof asks what the skill actually does. Ning stays silent. She assumes he's shaking because he flopped so hard. She calls his name again, thinking the poor guy is totally traumatized. She hands him the starter kit like, gear up, move out, pointing to the next zone. Ning grabs the loot, totally tripping on if he heard. Right, flashback to his awakening moment when the system popped up, pinging him like yo, conditions met for system awakening. Then, besides magic slime, he unlocked 2 passives, Dark Origin and Mystery Gift. Dark Origin blocks backlash from dark energy, so he can spam curses. For 0 mana cost. Totally broken. Meanwhile, Mystery Gift lets him drop a forbidden nuke once a week. Freebie. He's shook. Isn't Dark Force basically the biggest red flag ever? Like, world-ending bad? And why is he linked to top-tier forbidden magic? Then the system goes, 'cause of your passives, your slime skill is bugging out. It morphs from basic slime into the Jestry. Profane Earth Shield. Back to reality, he heads to the test, praying he doesn't brick it. Giant purple portal glowing hard awaits. The squad. Teacher says, 50 of you per group versus monsters. Time to grind XP and get used to your skills in there. No teaming up, and PvP is disabled. Strictly PvE, guys. Drones are watching so don't cheat, she tells him to check their stats, promising nobody else can see their screens. Stay chill. Ning, geared up, checks his status window. It details the profane earth shield, summons otherworldly dark energy to make barriers that absolutely wreck anyone who gets close. He's sweating if anyone clocks his dark magic. It's game over. He yells at the damn system for answers while stepping into the rift. Boom, they're in a big forest. Students are fighting, goblins everywhere. But our budget Gojo stays crouching in a bush. Can't flex his powers with drones everywhere. Gotta camp out till there's an opening. He's got 0 other attacks anyway. Cut to the observation room where mods are watching the feed. One dude asks why everyone's farming F-class mobs but Ning is away from keyboard in a bush. Professor Key tells Captain Joe, kid awakened late, health is trash, and he's a tank-only build. Captain immediately says kick him. If he can't be a real adventurer, rage quit him now. No point staying. Just then, the drone op yells, "Yo, look at this. Something just wrecked a drone and killed the stream." Monitoring shows a massive power spike, way over the beginner level cap. He sends a team to check. Point of view swaps to the busted drone. A noob is sitting there, broken weapon, totally confused. Why are the mobs so OP? This was supposed to be a tutorial. Enter, cloaked goblin. Grinning, Wolverine claws out, staring down the newbie. More goblins roll up. The boss yells, "Rise up, boys. No more slavery. Delete these invaders." The goblins go feral at the command, while another drone watches. Dude gets launched by a shockwave from Mr. Hoodie goblins. Fist crashing down. Boom, mini nuke. Our boy goes tumbling to the dirt. Drone's busted right in front of him. He's confused. Why'd it drop? Oh, snap. Surrounded by gobs. Hoodie screams about a human bug and orders a rush. MC is thinking, why so many mobs here? Is Hoodie the boss? But wait, a sec of pure joy he realizes the camera drones are gone. Offline. Goblin fillet time. Raises a hand. Time to see if this curse is legit. Purple aura shoots skyward, dark energy, swallows him. He shouts, casting profane earth shield. Green skelly ghosts spawn and charge the goblins. Chaos. In the monitor room, Ops head is panic mode, says all feeds are cut. Massive dark energy leak detected. They think it's a king level beast or worse. Calling for backup. Joe orders a full civilian evac. Get everyone out now. Prof Kai is sweating at a king class monster can wipe a whole city. Why would a nightmare like that show up in a school exam? Back to the panicked gobs and Hoodie. Leader. Dude is clueless as his minions get absolutely blendered by Ning's summons. Ning is kinda shocked by the dark magic vibes. Then the system starts pinging. XP farming time, points per kill, dark energy creeps on. The goblin boss. Boss is like, is this kid even human? How's he got this power? He slows down, energy locking in, screams in despair, gets eaten up, just more juicy. XP for our boy. System notification pops up, you have fragged a vanguard goblin. Plus 6000 XP. Sweet. After the win, he checks stats, boom, level 10 mage status. He's hype about hitting 10 so fast. Usually, even in best case scenarios, folks only get 1 or 2 levels. Here. Trash mobs give low energy, so he basically got carried by that elite goblin. Which makes him wonder, why was an elite even here? Whatever. Putting that aside, he scans the loot drops on the floor. But what grabs his attention is the Vanguard's drop. Orange rarity? He checks it. Perma boost to stats? No way. He's never seen this before. Vanguard badge. It's a consumable that buffs agility by plus 10. Then he eyes the shadow. Claw of the Slayer, needs level 20 to equip, grants stats and a 10% combo trigger chance. He says he can't use it yet, but it'll sell for big bucks. Hype might help him afford gear for harder mobs. Just then, Cap Joe screams, abandon test. Use teleport scrolls. Ming's like, what's the panic? Looks around. Realizes his dark skill turned the ground into Swiss cheese. Oops, vibes are spooky as heck here, so he figures it's time to yeet himself out fast. Gotta dip before he gets busted. He pops a teleport scroll with the rest of the squad and warps back to spawn where they started. Landing with a smirk, he hears Captain Jew screaming at everyone to evacuate to the city. Joe's thinking, yeah, right. Even if we all partied up, a king level boss would still wipe us. Instantly, just praying backup isn't lagging. He suddenly gets a ping, the dark energy source vanished. The crew in the monitoring room is like, did the monster glitch out? Cap Zoo hops on the server voice chat, telling everyone this situation is totally OP now, so keep it low key and don't panic. He orders a barrier setup with just one exit, letting only the randos leave. Ning spots Prof TE glued to her headset. He tries to say hi, but she cuts him off mid-sentence. You good? She asks. He nods, and she basically tells him to get lost with the others and stay away. Cut to the next scene. Our MC is strolling down the street with Wang, rocking casual fits. He mentions Prof Tai looked like she was ready for a deathmatch. What's the deal with that? He asks. Wang says they found a sus energy signal at school and put it in quarantine. MC wonders if that elite mob broke the game. He's salty the test crashed right before his big awakening moment. Blondie eyes him up, thinking he's shook, and starts explaining that shields are cool for defense but trash for throwing hands. She invites him to party up. He's like, nah, I solo. Waving her off, he thinks, it's not that I don't want to, but my only skill is OP and cursed. Can't spam that in public. She gets in his grill, pointing a finger and refusing to take the L. She sets a time, saying she'll be camping at the West Gate tomorrow morning. Then she struts off, zero chance for him to reply. Why is she acting like my wife? He wonders, facepalming. What do I even do? He realizes ghosting her isn't an option with that attitude. Pointless, then times ping asterisk. He gets an idea, might be a long shot. Plan set. We cut straight to the front of a huge building, called Yuan Chang Expo. Our cursed boy stands before this massive place, thinking about gear with pre-installed skills. Using a magic sludge item to fake being a mage could help hide his real power and play along with Wang. He heads inside, praying his passive doesn't glitch the gear into a curse. Also plans to vend his monster loot. He walks in until a dark-haired suit lady greets him, looking straight out of One Piece. Can I help you? He asks for any gear or weapons with magic sludge. She asks if he's a newbie student, explains that weak spells like magic sludge are total trash and the clerk tries pushing the premium tier, but Lil Ning is like, nah, he just needs a temp fix, nothing fancy or high ranking required. So the lady pawns him off on a newbie and bounces, totally snarky, figuring he looks broke after that mess and isn't worth her vibe. She tells the rook to deal. Enter girl, cherry eyes, ponytail. She steps up, like, holler if you need anything, and he starts yapping. He lists his needs. Cut to montage, him testing some random loot. Finds a glove giving major infinity gauntlet vibes with a blue glow, a sword he can't even budge, and a ring that actually fits the bill. He gives props to the rookie for the shop tour, then sneaks in a question. Where do I fence monster drops? She leads him to the appraisal spot. Identification room. Old dude gives him the death stare before nodding. Rook intros, Master Wong, aka Toothy, saying our hero's got goods. He wants to cash in battle loot. Our guy asks for a price check. Value this gauntlet? It's orange tier rarity, agility focused, and the low level req implies it's perfect for newbies grinding speed. Plus 3 gem slots for mods? Dude says it's definitely solid gear. Asks what number he's thinking. Ning's like, max it out, chief. Sky's the limit. Toothy stands up to hunt down some potential buyers, telling the rook, Yang, to babysit Ming. Toothy rings up an elder. Asks Mr. Zhang if he wants a toy for Jin Lang. Yang pours some tea. After a bit, Toothy returns. Boom, found a buyer ready to pay up 50,000 crystals. But net is 46,000 after taxes. Toothy says he's gotta sign some boring paperwork to get the cash. Since he's shopping anyway, Toothy recommends some sweet gear. Cut to the peanut gallery, including that snobby clerk from before. Friend asks why she ditched the fresh meat if she digs cute guys. She claims looks don't pay bills. If he's broke, he's a joke to her. Poor guys waste my time. Then the gold digger spots Master Wong. He's escorting the client. One clerk whispers the hot tea she heard. Heard that kid just sold loot for 50,000 crystals. Rich. Now he's buying more. That's like 3 months of their pay combined. Gold digger panics. Why didn't she help him? Major fumble on her part. Next scene, Yang tells our boy to just ask for her directly next time. She finally drops her name, Yang Xin. Flash forward to the next day. Ning's strolling, whistling, chill vibes, says he tested the gear. Tested spells last night, turns out the system doesn't nerf them. No need to flex his real powers now. Then he spots you nearby. Surprised to see her here, but some dude's voice cuts in real quick. Calling her out, we see a squad, blue-haired mage, shield warrior, a scarred redhead berserker, and a pink-haired cleric girl. The cleric and berserker say hi to Ming calmly. Chill folks. You intros the crew as her guildmates. Meanwhile, the mage and the knight stare at Ning like he owes them money or something. Ning's confused by the stink eye while blue hair steps up to you. She drops the news that she is prepping for her second big evolution. Ning thinks. Every 30 levels? She is grinding way too fast. She is pushing level 60, which basically makes her a server prodigy. She asks, what is up? And he just hands her a potion like a total simp. It is nothing, He lies. Just a little gift for being amazing. It is an advanced agility potion. Permabuff. +3 speed. Orange tier loot. The berserker is practically drooling over the stats. Dude, that is high quality gear. He hypes up his buddy's gift. Even the healer is impressed. That must have cost a fortune. Smurf boy waves it off. Few thousand crystals. Pocket change. Hard to find, but worth it for you, he flexes. Classic rich kid. Claims his daddy pulled strings to get it. Weird flex, but okay. But she shuts him down cold. Nah, take it back. I am good. He panics. Don't you want to get into the top uni? You need this. She spins on her heel. Don't need handouts. We have got stuff to do. Come on, she tells the squad, leaving him standing there salty. He snaps. Wait, you would rather hang with this trash? Pointing at Ning. She glares daggers at him. Watch your mouth, scrub. Smurf ignores her, mocking Ning. Or what? He is a loser. Guy is born garbage, stays garbage. Zero future for him. Ning is standing there like, why am I catching strays right now? Thinking a forbidden spell might be the only cure for this headache. The bob cut healer steps in. Xiao Chang, chill out. Let us go. Leave him alone, she says, dragging him away from the scene. He is too broke for potions anyway, she adds. Ouch, friendly fire? His buddy sneers. Beat it, loser, stop making us look bad. Ning claps back. Is Xiao a rabid dog? Just biting random people? Acting like a boss over a +3 potion? That is mid. Smurf turns red. You got a death wish or something, peasant? The knight pipes up. Unless you got better loot, shut your trap. Don't diss the premium goods if you are holding absolutely nothing. Xiao grins. Tell you what, you show me something better, I kneel. I will bang my head on the concrete. Bet on it right now, but if you are bluffing, you get on your knees. Deal? No hesitation. Ning whips out the Vanguard badge. Bet. Hold on to your jaws, he thinks. Here, a real gift for you. The squad freezes. Is that a permastat accessory? She stares at it. I have literally never seen gear this rare. The haters are shaking. +10 permanent? Impossible. It is fake. Ning smirks. Equip it, girl. Show them who is boss. Found it at home, he lies smoothly. She finally puts it on. It was basically destiny. The moment she equips the item, it worked, she shouts. Stats just skyrocketed, healer jaw drops. The salty duo is in denial. No way. He definitely stole that. Ning laughs. Pay up, start smashing those heads on the floor. Face planting the dirt since his ears are clearly painted on, while Xia protests, you can't make me. But you dares him to bail. Even the berserker and cleric are giving him the stink eye until he finally caves, dropping to his knees to bow to Ning. Absolutely fuming. Let's bounce, Ning says, waving a casual goodbye to the squad, promising to catch them later. We skip ahead to Ning and you strolling away. Once they're clear, you start saying sorry for Xia's drama, but he cuts her off. Hey, we're cool, no need for apologies. Then he drops the bomb. He'd actually prefer if she didn't tag along. He wants to fly solo to enroll in the top academy and help her hit her second evolution. Inside his head, he just wants room to grind without a babysitter. You tells him to chill, but he's like, I'm not worried. She hands him 2 tomes, which he spots are purple tier skill books. She tells him to learn the moves once he hits the right level. Ning asks if they cost a fortune, but you insist they're nothing compared to the badge he gave her. He takes the loot. Smash cut to a spooky graveyard dungeon, a dark vibe, littered with tombstones. Suddenly, a hand punches through the soil, and 2 undead creeps claw their way out, shambling toward the duo who are already inside. Zap. 2 energy arrows zip toward the zombies, nailing both in the skull for instant kills. Ning gives props for her aim, but internally he's groaning that the XP here is trash. He can't let slip he's already level 10. Just as he's wondering how to ditch her, her phone rings. She answers, and the cleric on the line hypes up a rare boss spawn. The fallen necromancer is about to pop up. It's a huge opportunity. She hesitates, but Zhao Chang insists. She has to come or they're toast. Plus, the fallen necromancer might drop rare mage gear, which is key for her. You looks at Ning, torn. He practically pushes her out the door, saying with everyone distracted by the boss, he can grind in peace. She agrees, telling him to hang tight in the safe zone. He shoots her a thumbs up, watching her dash off. He yells, later, Grandma, and she fires back, calling him an idiot and telling him to zip it. Once she's gone, Ning is pumped to finally be solo, thanking his lucky stars that a big bad boss spawned today. He's stoked to be prepared. He checks the books Miss You gave, seeing they're locked until level 15. Whatever, all these skills can be used for free once, so the more the merrier. But right now, he's only got 3 skill slots, since players unlock a new slot every 5 levels. Cut to the heart of the cemetery, where creepy mobs roam, including a hooded skeleton that looks totally wicked. A group of random players is gathered there. One tank in heavy armor warns they need to clear the mobs to reach the dungeon's end where the boss is chilling. He tells everyone to stay frosty since these monsters don't play. Suddenly, they're blasted by a massive fireball. A support player yells at the squad to move, cause another team already beat them to the boss zone. They're wondering how those guys got there so fast, then realize it's Wang Yu and Xiao Chang from the Bannery. The Sovereign Lion dude's total tryhards are wrecking mobs. Xiao Chang is flexing about bagging the boss, while his buddies nerd out over how their stats pumped up thanks to some plus 10 agility gear. Cringe. Cut to a massive tower in the mountains where a rift pops open. Ning hops out, straight up hacking his way inside the tower. He's talking up his new Void Walker trick teleportation hacks that let him ghost through the dark world for 1 whole hour. He lands, and the vibe gets weird. A giant skeleton in a Reaper hoodie rises up, roasting Ning for being late. The bony dude casts a spell, yeeting a green fireball with a creepy face on it. It smacks right where Ning stood, exploding into nasty green flames and scarring the floor. The skeletal wizard trash talks, asking why a noob adventurer came solo. But then he chills. Ning is suddenly behind him, stepping out of another rift with dead eyes. I'm solo so I don't have to share the loot, dummy. The skeleton is shook. Ning raises a hand to drop his new ult, Meteor Shower. Giant rocks rain from the sky, covered in cursed fire, absolutely wrecking the map. Boulders smash the tower and the necromancer, destroying everything in a massive blast. Dust everywhere. When the smoke clears, Ning walks out, grinning. He just owned the mobs and the boss, bagging 50,000 XP. That bumps him to level 30 time for his first transformation. He checks the loot pile, eyeing the gems and thinking about cash. Even if the books aren't super rare, they're worth big bucks. He snags a pendant, a black soul stone, and the boss's emblem. He picks up the necromancer emblem, equips it, and absorbs it instantly. Losing 3 stamina is totally fine since he gains a sweet 15 spirit boost. Worth it. Suddenly, a system alert pops up. Because of that special item, he gets a crazy choice: become a secret undead mage right now, or unlock a mission for the all-element mage class. Knowing secret classes are super rare and hard to get, he figures emblems are the key. He shouts out loud that he doesn't need a tutorial and is going for the all-element mage build. He smiles as meteors keep crashing. Cut to Yu's squad, freaking out as rocks smash the dungeon. The barbarian asks how this magic is even possible, while Yu screams at everyone to run or get squashed like bugs. Xiao Chang whines about leaving the boss, but Yu snaps, asking if he has a death wish. Grumbling about bad luck, he finally agrees to bail. Yu texts Ning to check in, but his reply is basically, new phone, who dis? Ning already dipped to handle some business, so we cut to outside the dungeon. He rolls up to a temple that's basically a ghost town, 0 people around. Spots a girl who's like, here for the transformation quest. He nods, yup. She instantly starts logging his deet's name, age, class, the whole bio. But she's roasting him, asking if he's seriously capped at level 18, and a 1-star class? Yikes. Thinking he's a scrub, she says follow me, drags him to the noob zone for 1-star mages. They hit a room with shiny crystals vibing in a circle. Center stage stuff, very mystical. She drops the tutorial, says peace out, and leaves him be. Ning's chill. He just hits her with a THX. We track her exiting until she bumps into Captain Joe. He flags her down to drop some intel on the investigation. Says the sinister cemetery got absolutely wrecked. Energy sources MIA. But the vibes suggest king level power was involved. Massive damage. She's shook. 2 king level threats in 2 days? That's super sus. Joe goes. Exactly why I pulled up. Tells Jing to deploy Lone Shadow. Time to mobilize. Cut to a pop-up screen. First transformation mission. For the necromancer build, Ning needs to hit the realm of illusions. Destination, Tomb of Wuangu. Loot target, Crown of the Blood Soul. It's an A-tier raid with a 3-day timer, Pretty sweaty stuff. Then we see a white-haired masked guy floating in some bougie outfit. Flexing another menu screen. This one lists requeues for the Magic God class. First transformation gig for the god of all magic systems. Epic tier. Requires a trip to the Illusion Realm, Temple of the Radiant Sun Edition. Goal, snag the Sacred Emblem. S tier difficulty, absolutely hardcore. Also a 3-day clock. He picks the god class. Go big or go home. Figures it's just the tutorial level. Another window confirms the pick. Choice locked. He heads out, relieved he's got decent time to kill. 3 days is chill. Timeline isn't cringe. Leaving, he waves by. Says later to a girl who waves back. But hold up, wait a sec. She's totally different from the first girl. Plot twist. Cut back to the trash necromancer tower. Cave shadows and creepy silhouettes lurking. A rookie spots lone shadow and fanboy's heart. First time seeing him. Joe tells him to pipe down. Keep it low, bro. Top secret info. This crew's existence is classified. Don't dox us, okay? Word is they all rock a hidden class to harness dark force in fights. Basically using dark energy to throw hands. Pretty OP stuff. Strictly for special ops. That armored lady from earlier chimes in. Says the energy's fading but still hits her hard. Too overwhelming. It's messing with her focus. She updates the 2 guys nearby. We got nothing on the suspect. 0 leads on who did this mess. Guy probably ghosted after wrecking the place. Motive? Unknown. Joe asks, think this links to the glitches in the secret realms? Weird bugs in this crash? She can't confirm but will ask HQ. I'll ping the admins and request backup. Need more firepower. Rookie goes, wait, they sent Hurricane herself? For real? Totally freaking out. He guesses it might not even be a monster. Jing snaps back, think it's a mutant like me? He panics. My bad, didn't mean that. She notes the power. Spike topped king tier, no human bod could handle, wielding that much dark energy. He figures a crazy strong beast is lurking nearby, signaling a total disaster. She nods. Gotta find it as soon as possible since it's creeping in. The shadows. Cut to our hero's crib, which is pitch black. Drawing the blinds, he's like, darkness is a vibe. Flopped on the floor, he hits level 30. Boom, 4 new magic slots, he instantly pops the 2 fresh skills. First, Arcane Shield mashes with Unholy Earth Shield, birthing Unholy Earth Defense. This passive nixes 100% of damage absorbed. It kicks in auto style when hit, and the shield strength slowly recharges. He grins. Trash skills fusing into gold? Sweet. Normal hits can't touch him now. Checking book 2, he sees the following rock skill. Mixed with Unholy Shield and Meteor Shower creates Earth Elemental Mastery. That buffs all Earth moves by 20%. Peeping his stats, he's got 4 open slots left, so he heads back to Yuan Chang's expo to snag more loot. Upon showing up, our guy strolls in, scanning the room and dodging that same thirsty lady from last time. As he walks, she clocks him and blocks his path. If you're hunting for Miss Yang, she's booked. I'm your guide today. Nah, I'm good solo, he shrugs, walking past her. Super salty, she insists, it's my job, but gets cut off by Yang sprinting over. He asks if she's done working. No client, she pants, I was just grabbing a snack out back. He feels bad for crashing her break, vowing to treat her to dinner. Meanwhile, that pushy lady grumbles in the Drew background. Smash cut to Wang's office. He's inspecting Ning's loot 2 epic purple grade skill books. Ning asks for mage skills, so Wang tells Yang to help him while he hunts buyers. But internally, Wang's getting sketchy vibes. Last time, Ning sold an orange grade weapon, now it's 2 purple books? Wang thinks about spying on Ning's background, super curious. The scene jumps to a diner. Ning and Yang just crushed a meal. Ning calls for the bill, but she's like, already paid, even though they agreed he'd treat. He's confused, but she swears she's got her reasons. Don't sweat it. He asks why, but she says it's a secret. Outside, they joke about him owing her, but she waves it off, saying she's got a bolt. She hails she jumps in the taxi, and the driver goes, safe trip. He asks, where to? Municipal Hospital number 2, she replies. She thinks, yes, thanks to Ning, she scored a fat commission and can finally cover her dad's monthly meds. Suddenly, as the guy keeps driving, */. Windows explode, spraying glass and gore inside. The culprit becomes painfully clear. A giant blue portal popped up downtown, spewing monsters that are wrecking people and smashing rides. The beast that caused the crash yeeted itself at their car, busting in and taking out the driver. Yang managed to bail, face-planting, and wondering how freaks got inside the safe zone. Standing up, she spots a buff creature with claws and a bloody shell, the same ugly mug that just offed the driver. Above, a humanish shadow floats down from the portal. His right arm looks totally jacked up with mutations. He grins, rocking a skull necklace with a blue gem. Asterisk boom asterisk. Scene cuts to a massive explosion. In the fire, we see that giant monster that jumped Yang, roaring. Smoke clears, and Yang's there, hand out, like, did my magic do zilch? A screen pops up. She's a 1-star mage, level 34. The big ugly jumps to squash her butt. Mid-air it turns into goo. Enter a dude with a huge sword and heavy armor, blade glowing. Monster guts splash everywhere. Yang blocks the mess, realizing Captain Xiao saved her. You good? He asks. She nods, so he warns her to scramble and hide if she can. As she bolts, Xiao wonders if the whole zone is corrupted. Turns out, the secret realm is merging with reality. He adds he's never seen rot this bad. Eyeing the monster mulch he made, he notes these things are way too buff for 1-stars to fight. He recalls the science dude mentioning an insanely strong boss in the realm that could pop off any second. Is this the target? Suddenly, a hand zooms at him. He dodges fast, dropping into a letter Seth fight stance. Is this guy a mutant? We see the dude from the rift, blue hair, and part of his body is like armor. He's got cool bands on his neck and a headband. He snaps, I ain't a mutant. Don't lump me with that trash. Claims he's the Guardian of Darkness. Xiao thinks, Guardian? Never heard of him. But, no time to ponder. He jumps straight into the fight, rushing the Guardian to slash him, but gets wrecked by a punch from the robo-arm. Xiao flies back, grumbling this guy is way above third stage transformation. He hits the dirt, and the Guardian laughs, my turf, my rules. A dark blue aura. Lightning dude smiles, eyes going black with neon blue pupils. He grins, stepping up to say Xiao is way too weak to fight, totally unfit to scrap with him. He rushes in fast. Bam! Hits Xiao's armor dead on. Even with a block, Xiao gets wrecked, flying back and leaking blood everywhere. Bad guy laughs, bragging about his sweet level up. Says standing here gives him infinite power vibes. Suddenly his necklace glows, and a creepy voice speaks. It roasts him, you're just a weak human, don't settle. Guy panics, my bad, scared stiff. Voice claps back. I gave you that juice. You didn't earn it, genius. Without me? You're trash. Useless crawling garbage. Just like the rest. Then, Guy's brain gets warped. Teleported to a dark, weird zone. Rift opens, showing an eye, face, and body of some super sinister monster. It demands, prove yourself, sacrifice the city folks. I want world domination. Guy nods. Scene switch. We see Ning leaving a building, hand in pocket. He blinks. Ah, what went down while I was in the John? Bodies everywhere, tables flipped. Total mess. Some creature is wandering through the wreckage. Thing turns, spots Ning, and charges with a grunt. Ning just chills. As the beast gets in his face. Crack. Ground splits, massive rock spike shoots up, impales the monster in half. Ning doesn't even flinch. He holds out a hand. Glad I bought that purple gauntlet. Magic Thorn Wall bonus is clutching it right now. He's just abusing his stone magic stats. Opens the door. Looks like he was in a diner. Outside is pure chaos. Strange glop everywhere. Then, a bloody dude gets tossed like a ragdoll. The thrower? That Guardian guy. He starts walking toward our hero. Cut to black. Boom. Explosion. Flames everywhere. A beast roars. Fire clears. Yang stands there, arm out, totally shook. Did my magic just lag? 0 damage? She's confused. Guardian's like, how did a human tank my hit? Necklace voice returns to his head, sounding serious. Yo, the energy on this kid is insane. Darkest force ever. It warns him, he's way OP compared to you. I sense vibes scarier than death coming off him. Ning shouts, you using forbidden cheats in town? His eyes go crazy with rage. Buffs his defense. Smash! Breaks the Guardian's shell instantly. Guardian looks at his arm. Wait, am I broken? He screams for his boss but gets bad news about his target. A scream rips the air as we bounce to a totally new location, where weird creepers are sprinting back into the rift like crazy, with some dude yelling, "Hurry up." The doors are practically closing. Back to Ning and the Guardian, who's clutching his arm. Guy's like, "Where's my mojo?" While Ning just grins with glowing eyes. Time for a quick lore drop on how these mutant weirdos work. When they awaken, they snag the secret shadow class. It lets them wield dark vibes, making them way buffer than normies. At the same level. But once they lose that edgy dark shield, back to the fight, Ning versus the ex-Guardian. Dude shrieks as a massive stone spike kebabs his chest. Ouch. Loot rains down. Ning sighs, "Man, that guy was a total pain." Lucky for Ning, he could go full aggro without worrying about defense. Ning decides to scoop up the shiny loot before anyone peeps him, and then bounce home. Cut to outside, walking and talking time. Jing is strolling with her short-haired bestie, getting the tea. She says the rift monster's totally bailed and the invasion's over. Just poof, gone. Jing starts brainstorming the recent chaos, thinking about those 2 wrecking ball abilities she saw. A real-life realm invasion that popped up and vanished? Sus. Wondering what the baddies want, she asks Shorty what's up elsewhere. Shorty says, mostly chill, except the south got wrecked. Lots of Ellis taken down there. Major destruction. Jing goes, "Wait, isn't that Captain J's turf?" She suggests they scope it out. Scene fades to black, revealing a dude checking the ex-captain's spike-pierced corpse. Silver Hair asks, "Did they loot everything?" Name's Dwan. Suddenly, a shout, "Freeze." Name drop, now. Jing and Shorty roll up while Dwan chills and IDs himself. He's from Cloud Kingdom, flashes his badge like a Fed. Jing's like, "Isn't that the unofficial Fight Club crew?" He nods. Jing presses, "Don't you guys usually move in silence?" Then asks why he's lurking here. Dwan eyes the dead guy. Says, "This traitor was one of ours, but he snaked us. Helped the invasion by guiding rift creeps to their camp. Only a few made it out alive." Shorty asks, "Did this just go down?" Jing adds, "Did his death end the invasion?" Dwan asks, "You girls the ones who smoked him?" Jing denies it, "Nah, we don't even know who did it." Dwan muses, "This guy hid in realm gaps. I hunted him tons, but he always slipped away." Jing keeps analyzing, thinking, Sia was top tier in the 3rd transformation. Yet he got folded like laundry. She realizes something. To stop the invasion and wreck a boss that's strong? They both think, there's a serious monster out there. King Yu Dwan vibes out, cutting her thoughts short as he starts to bounce. Mumbling he's gotta find something. Jing asks where to, then we smash cut. Straight to Ning's crib, he's totally hyping up the loot the ex-captain. Dropped 2 sets of orange fighter armor. But they need level 120. He thinks this beats boss battles any day. Plus, since the guy wasn't rocking him, his level was probably too low. Otherwise, he'd need some sketchy forbidden magic just to grind that XP. Ning yanks out his necklace, seeing 0 stats or specs on it. Total mystery item. He starts wondering if there's, like, some ancient god chilling in the bling. Meanwhile, some creeper is spying on his face via crystal ball, same beast that chatted with the ex-guardian. It says thank gosh he closed the glitch fast and hopes he wasn't spotted. Sitting on his throne, he eyes the orb showing Ning. Suddenly, Ning asks about the god in the way pendant, sending the monster into a total panic attack. The stream quality tanks to pixels as he screams to cut the feed before his location gets doxed. All the minions scramble to clean the mess and fix the signal. The beast is wheezing, barely able to speak, saying how lucky the rift closed. He nearly died of pure terror just cause Ning sensed him. Cut to the city hospital. We see a room where Captain Zhou claims that young fighter saved their skins. Enemy saw him and bailed through the rift. Jing nods, saying Duan wasn't weak, so maybe. Then the assistant asks if even a buff dude couldn't beat the ex-captain. Is it really a mystery who smoked him? Jing confirms that. Yeah, for now. She says the guy might be just passing by or laying low, but the killer is definitely a pro. She notes that besides basic magic marks, the crime scene was clean. Cyril pipes up, if this hero lived here, he'd feel way safer. The aide throws out a wild theory as we see the hospital outside. He keeps going, asking if there's dark energy left from last night's brawl. Zhou confirms some rift beasts showed up. The aide insists. It sounds nuts, but asks if this mystery guy is a mutant? Since 2 forbidden spells didn't kill him, he keeps rambling, asking if he's A. But Xiao cuts him off. She says that's impossible and he's spiraling. Jing starts wondering if he's tripping too hard. Scene flips to Ning strolling up to 2 security guards. He introduces himself, telling him he's here for a class change mission. We see a huge spot with a sun symbol. Ning confirms it's the Temple of the Radiant Sunday. Behind a rock, a shadow creeps on Ning. It's Duan. We flash back to a few days prior at the expo. Duan walks into the room with a broker, telling Master Wien he's here. Wien welcomes Duan, asking if is he the dude craving that 4 trans fighter gear? The broker's totally swooning over his tall, buff vibe. Her future'd be set if she snagged him, 0 worries about life. Wang goes, yo, a client just hit me to sell a 4-star fighter set. Catch is, he's only got pants and the 7s. Chest piece. Duan asks where, but Wang's like, busy today. In Duan's head, he's obsessing over that 4-star loot. Not confirmed, but probs his master's legendary drip. Snap back to reality. Duan demands the seller's low-K. Willing to pay cash. Wang's confused, like what gives? And wonders if it's a fluke. He thinks about how Ning Fang just dropped the armor news, then this guy pops up for info like it was scripted. He tells Duan he recalls the seller mentioned dipping to a nearby city to handle biz, so he'd check. Cut to Master Wang's office. He grills the broker. That guy gone? She nods, says she walked him out, asking, what's the tea? He starts spilling the background check, just some kid with 3 basic 2-star parents. They vanished in an accident when he was a tot, leaving him solo. He hit up Academy number 7, awakened at 18, but oof, only 1 star. He says he expected a beast, but got a wimp. The broker starts thinking, knew he was sus with that broke boy look, and now he's busted. She asks how he snagged those shop items. How does a 1-star noob get tier 1 loot? Wang's like, that's the issue. Maybe he's pals with the 1 group heiress, but they're useless. She has a brain fart, recalling the guy looked salty. Then she yells, did Ning jack that set? Wang warns it might not be stolen, but def not legit, and this time, Ming triggered the wrong dude. She agrees cause a guy with 4 transformations is a boss, even in Bashan. She figures he swiped the goods and is now cooked. Cut to the Radiant Sun Temple zone. We see Duan stalking Ming. He thinks while tailing him, crazy that this kid cleared a realm where even pros like Master got wrecked. But apparently, his master's gear is with Ming. He creeps closer, thinking even if the kid's weak, his backer's tough, so stay frosty. Ming scopes the battlefield where noobs fight basic mobs. Back to Duan's point of view, eyeing Ning from behind. As he suits up in standard gear, Duan wonders how to gauge Ning's power level by his fit, but soon as Ning flexes that novice mage outfit, Duan feels dumb. It's so basic, looking like a fresh grad. He suspects it's gotta be A. He figures a noob disguise fits his age perfectly, won't look sus. Makes it easy to ghost into the crowd, but wait, target might dip. Gotta stalk carefully. Can't creep too close, so he cheats. Pops a mark skill. Magical GPS locked right on Ning. Tracking him mentally, totally stealth mode. Locks on the fit. Ning just strolls through the warzone straight to the temple, wondering why he's here with all these OP monsters around. Enters the boss room and bam. Monster attacks instantly, but the hit does 0 damage. Ning's passive shield just eats it. Duan's shook by that god mode defense. Monsters are literally dodging him. This kid ain't normal. Poor mobs running for their lives from this psycho. Duan spots a huge bronze statue chilling on a throne. Looks like the final boss. Is Ning gonna 1v1 this thing? Ning starts talking, hype that nobody's watching. Duan's confused. Why fight a trash mob boss? And why is it frozen? Ning's like, quest NPC didn't say this. So he just walks past the throne to a back hallway. Turns out, the statue is shaking. Literally sweating bullets. Praying this living cheat code doesn't notice him. Duan's lost. Why ignore the boss? Ning's pumped he found the spot. A massive hooded angel with gold wings floats there. Fancy room, rocking silver armor with gold trim. Zoom in on the hood, creepy glowing eyes wake up. It starts moving. Ning's confused why it was hiding. Duan is freaking out. Did Ning know about this secret? Is this actually a rare hidden boss? Check the quest log. God of all magic class quest activated. Objective: defeat the secret 6-winged angel. Ning stunned. How is a newbie supposed to solo this? Impossible tier. Definitely S rank difficulty. Then the angel just runs. Yeets itself away. My realm, but I gotta escape. Panic. Smashes through the roof, trying to get max distance. Away from Ning. Golden lightning cracks. It's outside. Down below, Ning just watches. Hand in pocket. Chill. Raises a hand glowing with purple aura. Serious face on. System alert. Forbidden skill Thunderfall activated. Summons a massive lightning storm. Heaven's wrath style. Giant eye opens in the clouds. Golden pupil staring down. Like a god watching a bug. Insane energy builds up. Zaps the ground with a universe-ending lightning bolt. Deletes that little pigeon from existence. Meanwhile, Ning keeps posing in front of the nuke. Main character energy. Zone destroyed. Smoke everywhere. Duan's on the floor. Staring up. Brain broken. Just witness true power. The temple is absolute toast. Dude says he's never seen a wreck like this. In his life, the power vibe is terrifying. He's wondering if this was some 8 transformations legend. A boss way above his own master. Cut to Ning, staring at the ceiling hole. Can't level up, till I finish. This transformation quest, so lame, he's salty about the wasted experience. But grabs the emblem. Well, got the loot, so it's not a total fail. He whips out a teleport scroll to bail when he hears someone shouting. Wait up. It's Duan, sprinting over. This is the guy who apparently locked the door so tight Ning probably lost his Wi-Fi signal. Duan asks if he saw anything, looking spooked mostly because Ning is giving him the death stare. Chill, bro. Don't rage, Duan pleads. I can explain. Just then, an alarm starts screaming like crazy. We gotta dip, Ning says. Talk outside. Duan nods, and they bolt to a hill with one giant tree. Duan flops onto the grass. You stalking me the whole time? Ning asks. My bad, Duan stammers. Didn't mean to creep. Just needed to confirm something. You look super young, so I wasn't sure if my eyes were playing tricks on me. He starts spilling the tea. My master was OP, but he sacrificed himself to seal the realm. That traitor escaped, though. Duan clenches his fists. That snake sacrificed tons of humans just to break the seal. I've been chasing him for years but couldn't catch him. Ning thinks. Asterisk, this guy is a 4th transformation? Seriously? If he hadn't revealed asterisk himself, I wouldn't have noticed. His stealth game is decent, asterisk, but his level is trash. Even with forbidden skills, it's just a matter asterisk of time before he gets caught acting foolish. Asterisk Duan looks terrified, staring at Ning like he's about to get eaten. Asterisk, why is he so quiet? Asterisk, is he considering deleting me just to keep his secret safe? Asterisk. Despite the panic, Duan bows. Thanks for avenging my master. If you need a wingman in the future, I'm there to help. Ning thinks. Asterisk. He's not weak, and he's solo, forming a squad asterisk. Asterisk would be useful. Asterisk Ning makes it clear, nobody else can know what happened back there. Capiche? Duan nods fast. Rest easy. Asterisk lips sealed. Asterisk Duan thinks. Asterisk his magic has that dark energy vibe. Asterisk but he didn't hurt innocents. He cleared the realm invasion asterisk and saved the city. Even if I don't get why he's hiding his stats. Asterisk I owe him respect. Asterisk since Duan is basically homeless now, he decides to crash in Kimu for the time being. Ning stands up, Duan following like a lost puppy. Then, the protagonist's phone rings. Professor Kai, he answers. Where you at, she asks. Just outside the city, he replies fast. Be back soon. Need something? I have some stuff to ask you, she informs him. If you have time, meet me when you return. She suddenly hangs up. Asterisk click. Asterisk. Ning stares at the phone, wondering what that was all about. She sounded serious, but he shrugs it off for now. Guess I'll find out soon enough, he mutters to himself. She rings him, but boom, smash cut to a totally dull meeting room where Prof Kai's chatting with Jing. She's all like say what? And the prof swears he's chilling and will be back soon. Jing mentions he woke up a few days back and already hit the first transformation. She says if not for the Prezi probe, nobody'd know. The prof adds that Ning is totally studious and has solid vibes, so he trusts the dude isn't evil. Jing's like, chill, I'm not saying he's trash, she just needs to clear up some deets. She gives him The side eye as we warp over to a stuffy conference room. Inside, some guy starts spilling the tea on some early intel, claiming that pretty soon the big bosses are gonna be all over this. An old geezer asks if there's more drama, while Jing asks if they think the city spells came from mutants. Everyone exchanges awkward looks until the old dude steps up, roasting her like, "You're a mutant too, why ask?" This grandpa starts lecturing how mutants use dark force vibes but gotta pay a price. The stronger the mutant, the heavier the tab. They gotta settle. It could cost your sanity, your life, or even turn you into a beast. Even basic costs can mess you up big time. If you're sloppy, we see some dude wrecking himself with dark energy during the lecture, then cut to Jing's face while the old guy wraps up, swearing that a king-level mutant is basically impossible. Then this blue-haired Vegeta-looking dude hops into the chat, calling Jing bestie and mocking her for losing her marbles, since she's the only one dreaming up king-level mutants. He tells her to go write fanfic if she loves making stuff up. Jing shuts him down, saying she's just weighing options, and whether he wants to listen or not is his problem. Bluebeard asks if she's seriously trying to reblood, make excuses, cause clearly she's a total noob who can't figure anything out. He swears if a king-level mutant existed, he'd rip off his own head for her to kick around. The old guy adds that they sent squads to Kimu City, asking for backup, and letting them know the team's gonna help with whatever work needs doing. He then tells her the backup request from the lone shadow got totally denied. She asks if they don't trust her skills, but he goes, "Nah, it's not about trust," and tells her to just be patient. Yo fam, did you dig this story? I loved it. If you wanna catch part 2, smash that subscribe button and drop a like. Catch you in the next one.